What's up, guys? It's Marcus from Perspective Sports, and today we have the NBA Finals Game 1 review. And boy, there's a lot of overreacting going on right now on behalf of NBA fans. But the number one thing from last night is the play by Kevin Durant, who had 38 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists for the game, and had 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists going into the fourth quarter last night. Kevin Durant had a remarkable career game last night, and the Cavs had absolutely no answer. But as for the entire game, the Warriors as a whole, outside of Klay Thompson, who was 3 of 16, 0 for 5 for 3, and couldn't hit a broadside of a barn with a sniper rifle. But he did play solid defense, but the Warriors were red hot and really took off in the third quarter. After leading 60-55 going into half, their lead skyrocketed to 93-72 after the third quarter, despite not getting anything out of Klay Thompson, who I think is still most affected by the KD accusation. And the final score ended up being 113-90. Now for a deeper analysis of what really happened last night, and it wasn't so much what the Warriors did, it's what the Cavs didn't do. The Cavaliers shot themselves in the foot last night, and I mean with a shotgun. The Cavs had 20 turnovers to the Warriors 4. That means for every 5 Cavaliers turnovers, there was only 1 Warriors turnover if you look at ratio. The Cavs' transition defense might have been the worst I've ever seen. They seemed so scared to give up a 3 that they didn't even stop ball. And anyone with any sort of basketball IQ would tell you stopping ball is the number one priority. I can live with a 3-point shot attempt. The key word there is attempt. But I cannot live with a guaranteed 2 points at the rim because no one decided to stop ball. LeBron and Kyrie had no help outside of each other. Kevin Love didn't offer much, but you couldn't tell by looking at the box score as he put up 15 points and 21 rebounds. Looks amazing, great, astronomical, out of this world, however you want to put it. But Kevin Love looked lost at times. There was times where he didn't attack the glass like we were used to, getting rebounds taken from him, letting 5 or 6 boards slip out of his hand, dropped, etc. The Cavs shooters / shooting specialists were nowhere to be found. Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith, Richard Jefferson, who had some of the dumbest fouls I've seen, had shot a combined 4 of 13 from the field and just 1 of 7 from 3. Worthless. And those hating on LeBron, just stop it. You sound foolish. LeBron had 28 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists with a team that didn't even seem to want to play. And remember, this is the most important thing to remember. Last year's finals had one game, that was decided by 13 points or less, and that was Game 7. Blowout should be expected in this series and should not surprise anyone. And to add to the Cavs' trouble, Ty Lue was out-coached and looked like a deer in the headlights. And if the Cavs want to win, there's a very simple way to do so. Number 1 is cutting back on turnovers. Giving any team the ball is a recipe for disaster, but giving the Golden State Warriors the ball off a turnover is suicide. Number 2 is to start Kyle Korver over J.R. Smith. Korver needs to get more touches, and to do so, they must start him and get him into a rhythm as early as possible. J.R. Smith is J.R. Smith. He can get hot with just a couple of shots. And then number 3 is to play smart defense. There was countless situations where coming off pick and rolls, both players seemed to be lost. Kyrie was stuck on players like KD, Zaza, but he's awful, and JaVale McGee. But had the opportunity to switch, but players like K-Love and Tristan Thompson didn't have their heads on the swivel, weren't paying attention, and as a result, Kyrie got matched up with players like Kevin Durant, which is an automatic 2 points. JaVale McGee, automatic 2 points. And as a result, there were a lot of mismatches on a countless of possessions. And finally, yes, you must hit the 3 ball. So as a result, there are simple things that the Cavs can do to win Game 2, and that is get Kyle Korver, your best shooter, involved in the game. Play solid defense with some IQ. Cut back on turnovers, and knock down the 3 ball. Well, there you guys have it. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Defeating the Golden State Warriors is definitely going to be a challenge. In my opinion, they're the greatest team ever put together with players like Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and then they even have scorers off the bench like Iguodala who can play some defense. It's going to be a tough matchup for Cleveland, as it was for every team in the NBA this year. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'll see you next time. I'm out.